name's Eoghan Desmond and I'm a baritone with Chamber Choir Ireland. I also sing with St Patrick's Cathedral Dublin, and I have toured with groups such as Resurgam, Ars Nova Copenhagen, the Gabrieli Singers and Anuna. I'm also involved as a composer with the Chamber Choir's educational project Composers in the Classroom. The baritone is the second lowest voice type that you'll hear in your average choir, sitting between the tenors and the basses. Some choirs are fortunate enough to have a lower voice type called basso profundo, which is like bass with a very low extension, but they're disappointingly rare. And of course we don't just sing. In my time with the chamber choir I've been asked to do a variety of things, including whistling, and a technique called vocal fry, which sounds like this. And we don't like doing that because that involves the vocal folds smacking against each other, which is not good for your vocal health in the long run. Other things, I've had to read poetry during pieces of music while other things were going on around me. I've had to scream wildly at the audience that I was dying in the hallucinations of my brain. That was good fun, but I won't do it in the video in case I get flagged. And there was one piece where I had to turn to my baritone colleague Paul McGough while he was trying to read a poem, I think, and whisper and gesticulate wildly at him and try and put him off what he was doing. That's always good fun, that kind of stuff. I started my singing career as a boy soprano in St Finbarr's Cathedral in Cork at the age of 9. Unlike instrumentalists, we singers don't get to choose our instruments. In fact, what voice type we end up as depends on a number of physiological and environmental factors. In fact, our voices are very tied to our bodies. Our vocal health is very tied to our physical health, which can be very frustrating at times, around Christmas especially, when we're very, very busy with carol concerts every day, and obviously there are lots of cold and flu going around, but it can actually be very convenient at other times, such as when we go on tour. When a choir goes on tour, we only have to bring our luggage, but when instrumentalists go on tour, they have to bring instruments as big as the double bass, and it can be I know from travelling with orchestras that it can be an absolute nightmare sometimes, so we're very fortunate that we carry ours around with us in here all the time. I'm going to sing for you now a short extract from a Victorian parlour duet called Tenor and Baritone. I've chosen this song because in the first verse the tenor comes on and sings a lovely little verse about the grand life of a tenor and how tremendous and sort of average existence the tenors have, and it's nice and pleasant. And in the second verse, the baritone sings of the glorious battlefield. He's a soldier, he's a sailor, and his trusty sword he'll wield. He fights for his country, and he never fears a foe. He defies the raging tempest when the stormy winds do blow. Or he'll turn bloodthirsty pirate, or a bandit, or a thief. His many occupations are almost beyond belief, and his might is so tremendous, he can call the world his own. It's a privilege to be a mighty baritone. So, if you're missing getting your regular choral fix from us, then why not check out the absolutely stupendous recording of the Rachmaninoff all-night Vigil by the Estonian Philharmonic Chamber Choir, conducted by our artistic director Paul Hillier. That's available on YouTube and Spotify. And another piece which I highly recommend is an absolute favourite of choral singers everywhere, the Martin Mass for double choir, and links to those can be found in the description below. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for more videos in this series. Why not make a video yourself? Upload a video of you singing one of your favourite songs, tag the National Concert Hall. You can find their social media links in the description of the video. And I hope to see you at the National Concert Hall before too long.